So I was just thinking, y'all, about how good God is. And I'm emotional because I was listening to the song called God, I'm So Grateful by Elevation Worship. And I was thinking about how many times I have almost died in my life and God has saved me. So I know I have a purpose in my life. When I was around 2, when I was a toddler, my granny was the candy lady in the neighborhood. She sold candy, drinks, chips, freeze pops, and popsicles, and I wanted a freeze pop. So I climbed up in a chair and got up in the freezer and got one. And I started trying to open it with my mouth, and I swallowed plastic. I turned blue. I stopped breathing. Just so happened my cousin ran out to my daddy and said, Kim's dying. And he came in and did the Heimlich maneuver, and he saved me. The second time was well, first of all, I was born with a blood disorder, sickle cell anemia. And many people have died young with sickle cell because you can have clots in any area of your body, in organs, in your veins, in your joints, just anywhere that you have blood vessels, you can have a clot. And I've known young people to die from sickle cell. I remember one time I went to the hematologist, the blood doctor, and the people in the waiting room asked me how old I was. And at the time, I was like 25, I think, something like that. And they told me I was good and old. Then the next time was I was coming home from ministry. I was on a road trip and I was driving and I fell asleep at the wheel. And I woke up going towards trees, about to run off the road. So I tried to stop or keep myself from running off into the trees, and I turned the wheel and I started doing donuts in the road. The car went up on the passenger side on 2 wheels, and I was just doing donuts on 2 wheels, y'all. I didn't know what to do, so I just let go and I said, Jesus. And I promise y'all, I believe an angel took that wheel, because that car settled and it turned straight in the lane. I was not crooked, sideways, I was straight. I just put it in drive and I just drove and turned around and continued on my way. And then not to this last year, I had encephalitis of the brain, which is a brain infection, and my immune system was fighting it in my brain. I did not know that if I was here or dead. I did not know. I did not know what was going on for about 2 or 3 days. It was a life-threatening situation. But my son came home right on time. He lives out of town. He came home right on time and found me and got me to the hospital. And they did the necessary things that they needed to do to save me and keep me from having brain damage. So I know who God is, and I love him so much. And he has saved my life multiple